name is Alexander Phan, and my debate topic is the Bactericera cockerelli, whose common name goes by the potato psyllid.
Howdy, my name is Chandler Rathke. I am doing the glassy winged sharpshooter, or commonly known as Homalodisca vitripennis. Our topic today of discussion will be over which insect has the greatest infestation or loss.
All right, well, for my opening statement, the potato psyllid, also, go by the Bactericera cockerelli, is one of the most destructive potato pests in the Western Hemisphere. It's usually found around the southern area of the United States and somewhere around the southeastern area of the United States, mostly found in like California and Texas. It's a little big insect that usually destroys both potatoes, vegetables, but mostly potatoes. And it's insect, it can actually measure up between 2.5 to 2.75 millimeters long, and it has like 2 pairs of clear wings, and it can actually change color. Their body range from around green to dark green and brown in about 2 to 3 days, and after that it'll usually turn to gray or black color afterwards.
So my opening statement, basically the glassy winged sharpshooter is a more larger insect than compared to other leafhoppers. The adults range from about ½ inch long and are generally a black and brown color. Wings are clear with a red venation, but appear dark brown due to the body correlation beneath them. Females tend to lay their eggs in masses of about 10 to 12 under the lower leaf surface of young, fully developed leaves, in which actually leave this white mark on the leaf that will end up killing the leaf, so the leaf will end up dying. They are introduced into Southern California in the early 1990s and native to the southeastern United States, in which were said to be brought here accidentally as egg masses. They obtain their nutrients basically by feeding on plant fluids and the water conducting tissues on plants. And with all this going on, the economic costs to California, specifically along 2,000 miles of freeway median planting, there was a damage and excess of 52 million. So that there you can see how effective this insect is. Mm-hmm. A unique characteristic for this glassy winged sharpshooter I found very interesting is that they're very good flyers, making them able to transmit plant diseases further than any other vector leafhoppers. So,
all right. Well, for my rebuttal, what I think that my insect I have chosen give the big infestation is because that it destroyed most of the potatoes and vegetables in the country. And not only that, it also has the potential to be an invasive and harmful insect, not just only in the United States, but possibly if this insect could spread around the world, it could has the potential to do that. And besides also changing the insect changing colors or harm to the fruits and such forth.
Well, that's very interesting, but I would have to say glassy winged sharpshooter, or common known name again, the Homalodisca vitripennis, would be the greatest infestation. This insect is spreading all over California, even moving often down to more and more states. So it's spreading very quick, and we see that, as I said before, they are brought here by accident in very large masses.
Right.
And Yes, and then the females lay up to 10, 12 eggs, so that just shows you that all these females are creating more and more of this insect, and so that just shows that how big they're gonna get and how large like they will spread. And they are also able to acquire bacteria easily from other plants, and which allow them to jump to other plants, causing them to spread this disease and kill off all these plants. So that just shows you how effective they can be to kill off a plant.
Well, yeah, I like your assumption, with the sharpshooter insect. I think I find that interesting as well. But as well as the potato psyllid insect that I've been researching for over a week or so now, it's very interesting to see both point of views of these insects that actually make a big impact in the United States, and seeing that, the female insects and the male insects actually, have all that, that caused that kind of infestation, around the country. So that was actually pretty interesting to know about the sharpshooter as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like after hearing what you said, yours could be possibly worse, just because off doing a little research, this your insect brings a toxin into a potato plant,
Mhm.
and that just shows how effective it is towards the farmer.
Yeah,
Basically, because they make chips and fries and stuff. So I mean, that's taken off a whole product. So
yeah, and it changes
look at
colors
it that way.
too.
Oh yeah, and if you look at it that way, it could be worse. But this insect like mine is continuing to grow quicker and making its way across the country.
Yeah.
Overall, overall, I would have to definitely agree that on the fact that these two insects are pretty similar, which are both killing off some type of plant-ish type thing,
Mhm.
and but they both have different ways in which they do it. So, but they're still affecting, still could affect the human society. So, and if you look at it that way, they're both probably creating a greater infestation in their own way. So,
Yeah. So yeah, totally. I think that, it's really interesting to know about that. I really find the sharpshooter interesting, just as well as the potato island.
yeah, overall, I think in conclusion of this, I feel like we basically stated that both of these are pretty accurate towards each other. And as far as the glassy wing sharpshooter, I think it's important in research, just because they can see how quickly this insect is growing and how all these plants are dying off, and maybe they do something to prevent it. So I think this in farther time, researchers can actually see what to do for this. So I mean, that's basically why I think it would be important in research.
Awesome. Well, yeah, in conclusion, they all make the big impact. And then I believe that, both would actually do have the greatest infiltration, in between, comparisons. They do actually make a big impact for our country.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome. All right. Well, that concludes this debate.